Hey Emma, what do you call a mutant with no power? Useless. How's it going, everybody? robvonshoe here. We've got Spider-Ham going up against Summer of Pain Emma Frost. This is week 8. This is a solo, and this is how you can get a solo too. Now, I have no damage masteries turned on, no boosts, but if you are so inclined, you are more than welcome to boost up. Spider-Ham can be occasionally squishy if you do not perfect parry, so do keep that in mind. You can do this with a 565. I do recommend getting him awakened. That's a nice plus too. But the important thing, and the main thing, is the Porker Popper powers thing. You got a bunch of things going on that you need to keep in mind. Emma Frost switches between a defensive and offensive strategy. Sometimes she is super hyper aggressive with the Fury phase. Sometimes she is super duper passive in the shielding phase. But the thing you gotta keep in mind too is that it's Emma Frost, so you are not gonna be able to parry her when she's in her diamond form. You're not gonna be able to inflict armor break because of the nodes. But what you can do is inflict some powers thing. And from there, you can wind up cheesing and spamming yourself away. Each time you wind up blocking Emma, whether it's her projectile special attacks or going for a parry naturally, she winds up getting some extra power. That extra power winds up adding to her power meter, which makes it a lot easier to spam that powers thing damage. So, a couple things to keep in mind. First things first with Spider-Ham, that green icon underneath the power bar is his nonsense. The higher the nonsense, the more damage the powers thing winds up dealing, so you want to keep that as close to 10 as possible. If you get to 10, if you land a heavy attack, that reduces the total by 2, so you can keep that damage up for longer. It's a nice thing to keep in mind, but it's not super important. The important thing to keep in mind is the number of powers things triggered already. Once you get to 15 or so, you wind up getting the Showtime icon. Showtime means you get a big, massive powers thing by throwing the special 3. That builds up to 25. You're going to want to keep that as close to 25 as possible, as seen here in the video. So let's check this out real time. I throw the special 3. She winds up having those 25 active on her. I timed it in such a way where her Fury phase is just now triggering, and she is just over 1 bar of power. I've got 7 nonsense right now, which is pretty nice. And because since she's hyper aggressive, she's going to be throwing specials all over the place. So bait out special 1, that's a nice 18% health off right there. Bait out the next special, it's an extra 13 damage. She still has 17 powers things on her and a full bar of power. Go in, bait out the next one, that's an extra 30,000 damage. She still has 14 powers things and 10 nonsense on me. Let's see if I can get this next one off here. And the last one triggers for a nice additional, what is that, 50,000 damage. So this fight went from being very slow, very even keeled, to going super duper fast. If you got Assassin turned on, you're going to wind up getting an Assassin's range pretty quick for added damage, but at this point, with this much health, you're going to want to just maintain. Wind up throwing double mediums to get extra Porker Poppers on there, go for block, get the extra parry, build up her power bar, bait out those specials, let the powers thing do the damage. Who do you guys use? Let me know in the comment section. I always appreciate checking that stuff out. Like the video too for more stuff like this, and we'll catch you next time. I'm robvonshoe. Take care, everybody.